Welcome to the Markit-Golf video demonstration of the Markit-Impact spray and the short game ring system. We'd like to introduce you to the Markit system so we can develop your accuracy making solid ball contact with the club face 100% of the time. Your distance control for your short game will be much better, and since more than half of the entire game of golf and your scoring is short game and inside of 100 yards, we need to get you up and down in two more often. Markit is designed primarily as a revenue system for retail shops, golf courses, and golf academies alike. Students are introduced to Markit by their professional instructors and encouraged to use Markit when they practice as a means of validating their proficiency as a beginner or for the advanced players or professionals when practicing their shot shaping. Whether you're using your driver, your fairway woods, your irons, or even your putter, Markit is an invaluable training aid that will help bring focus to the exact result of your shots and will inform you of how well you are executing your shots. First, let me explain that Markit works on the principle of material transfer. This is an action that results when an object is impacted and the force of the impact causes some media to transfer from the moving object to the stationary object, which in this case is the ball. The moment the club first impacts the ball will compress and begin to move, thereby having less and less force placed upon it, radiating out from the center of the first point of impact. It is this principle that will demonstrate how we can see a variety of dimple patterns, thus allowing us to interpret the club face position at the moment of impact. Here's the simple part, kind of a case of less is best. 2 or 3 quick bursts of spray and you're good to go. 3 of my students just arrived, one from Canada, one from Hawaii, and one from Kenya, and we're going to test their skills. So now let's go in order of age. So let's go youngest first. This is Trey Kahanui. He actually, as a 14-year-old, won a major AJGA event this year, the Heather Farr Championship, which is unbelievable. One of the only 4 14-year-olds in the country that are fully exempt on the AJGA tour. Okay, I'm going to just do 3 little bursts of spray here. 1, 2, 3. And about 3 seconds later, you're ready to hit a golf shot. And I want to see if you can match my shot. The landing point circle and the end-up point circle. So you're going to have the proper trajectory to get that. So launch angle, landing point, but let's see if you hit it in the center of your club. Yep, right in that circle. Oh, look at that. He got landing point. Look at your club face. He hit it. Oh my gosh. Trey is right close to barely toe side of center. Now we're going to try Evan McCaughey from Canada. He's actually here attending, what's the name of that golf academy again?
Golf Academy of America.
Golf Academy of America. It used to be called San Diego Golf Academy. That's why I was a bit confused. But Golf Academy of America, and fortunately somebody told him that I'm the place to go to. So he's one of my star students. So here he goes. Let's see how he does. Let me put 3 little bursts of spray on there. That's 1, 2, 3. All right, do you see the landing point? That's circle 1. See the end up point? Can you one and done it like Trey and me did? Oh, he did. Perfect landing point, perfect end up point, indicating highly trained player, or he's got a lot of skill or something. And I gotta get the grass off here. Slightly right of center. Okay, now we have So Kobayashi. He's from Kenya, believe it or not. Actually, he's Japanese from Kenya. But I'm going to do 3. And by the way, he plays on the Canadian tour, and he's a fine player. So can you one and done it like Trey and Evan did? And actually, I one and done it. So we got 3 one and dones in a row. This will be player 4, one and done. Landing point, end up point, circles. Wow. We got a bunch of good players here. One and done, one and done, one and done, and one and done. Oh, dead center contact, right in the middle. Okay, Evan, now we're going to test your driver. We've noticed recently you've had the club face open at impact. We're trying to square it up, but let's see what the dimple pattern shows us. Got the fairway out there, got the center point. We're going to try to turn one right to left. Oh, he did. Nice shot. That's like dead center. That was a fantastic shot. And what we have here is probably this is where long drive people practice hitting their ball. High, slightly right of center. It's the least amount of backspin. The dimple pattern is almost a little bit top heavy, so it indicates he was coming very much on the upswing, so he decreased his backspin that way. And he also hit it high in the face, which decreases the backspin, and he hit it slightly toe side, which gives you slightly draw spin, and his ball curved left about maybe 2 feet, maybe 3. So it was a fantastic golf shot, and it was a perfect draw swing. Okay, we hit a little cut there, so let's see what the dimple pattern tells us. Before he looked at his club, or we looked at his club, he said, "I bet you it's on the heel side." He knew he hit that on the heel. And I watched him. He actually addressed it well off the toe, and he hit it well off the heel. So that means there was some kind of a issue of what was going on in his swing, because if you address it here and make impact here, we got to talk about that. Plus, it's pretty low on the face, which creates a lot of backspin, upshooter type spin. And you can tell there's more dimples in the bottom and less in the top, the opposite of what Evan did. So basically he hit a high up shooter, we call it, spinning, curving to the right, lost about probably 30 yards, probably 30 yards. His 310 ball probably went about 280. Oh, he totally adjusted for that up shooter fade. He decided he's going to change the impact point. Oh, he moved the dimple pattern over maybe halfway between where it was and where he wants to be. He got it higher in the face, which he asked for, and he doesn't have as much upshooter type spin. You can tell by the bottom part of those dimples that it was better contact, more ball on top, less on bottom, which means it's less upshooter type spin. Oh my gosh. Obviously that was dead center sweet spot, and the ball goes so far when you hit in the sweet spot. This is great. So just hit a 320-yard drive right on the sweet spot. It's a little low, a lot of backspin on that ball, but he had so much club head speed and great power transfer that low was okay. In a lot of ways, some tour players like to hit it low in the face like that because it doesn't land in the fairway and roll. And earlier I said long drivers like to hit it up here because they want it to fly further because of less backspin and roll farther because of less backspin. They just want far. Okay. 3 quick little bursts of spray, and Trey, we all been aiming at the green flag, which is the center point of our fairway here. So let's see another little draw, a little kind of a high launch draw. The wind's a little behind us. High launch draw. Oh, we hit a serious hook, so we had an issue. So I bet it was way out on the toe, and this is unusual for Trey. He's one of the longest, straightest drivers on the AJGA tour, but he normally hits it in the sweet spot, but something definitely wrong for him to hit it that far out in the toe, but the club was like that shot at impact. Slight, a little more than a slight draw. We see we have an issue. We're kind of wearing out the toe side of the club face. So we're either standing a little bit too far from the ball, or we've got something going on with our swing that we need to figure out. But right now, let's just stand about, what is that, a half inch? Stand a half inch closer to the ball and let's see what happens. Nice solid shot. He hit a dead straight shot. Ball slightly right of center, much better than the other two. Much lower on the face, so it had more upshooter spin on it. But you can tell the dimple patterns are equal on the right side, left side, bottom. We kind of can't tell on the top. We might have to repaint this or respray this. But it was flush contact, just slightly right of center. That was a great shot. I bet that was center, or very close to it. Oh my gosh, I was right. But the ball flight told me the truth, and then I come and look at this, and it's total proof. Quite as high in the face as Evan, so he would have barely more backspin rate than Evan. But Trey's got unusual high club head speed, but this is like perfectly symmetrical, all the dimples, so that was like straight ball flight. Didn't curve right and left, didn't upshoot. It was just like a fantastic golf shot. Slightly right of center, which is going to give it a little more roll. I think it's great. Great shot, Trey. Markit spray, it's fantastic. What I really like about Markit spray is it's totally safe, simple to use, and it wipes off so easy.